Yo, what's up? Welcome to another stream right here on twitch.tv/Blessing Jr. I'm Blessing Jr. and I'm really excited for this because the streets have been talking about the altars. The streets has been talking all about the altars. This started for me before the game even came out in the review period. I'm in a Discord with some other people who review video games, and like during the review period, some of them were like, yo, this altars game, and I was like, listen, I'm too busy playing Death Stranding 2. But they were like, one of those people was Jake Baldino. Jake Baldino was like, dude, y'all got to check out the altars. I just realized I got to switch up some of how I route the audio. So give me a second here as I figure this out. But I'm excited to try this out. I saw earlier in chat, Big Bad Beluga says he's excited to see how I enjoy this game because he's convinced that I won't. And like, I'm not gonna lie, Big Bad Beluga does know me. Big Bad Beluga does know me, and so like that scares me. But also like I'm always down to try weird shit. Like the thing is, I do know what I'm getting into. Oh, Jake Baldino fucks heavy with Frostpunk. I do know slightly what I'm getting into. I know it's like more of a management game. I know it's more of like a Fallout Shelter-ish sort of thing, and I know that it's from the This War Is Mine developers. So that does frame my expectation as far as what I feel like I'm getting into. Like this isn't a Dispatch situation where like I thought that game was one thing and then realized it's a management game and I was like, oh god, I got scared. If you give me like a cool enough story and a cool enough premise and there's like a good loop there. I've said this before that like when it comes to genres and the kind of games I flock to, I'm generally open. I'm generally explorative. I just want something that I fuck with heavy. Just give me a good ass video game, and like the genre barriers aren't like a strict barrier for me. Like I'm one Pokemon Unite match from being into MOBAs. You know what I mean? Y'all saw me on the Magic the Gathering stream where you saw my eyes light up midway through, and I was like, oh shit, I love Magic the Gathering. You know, put something in front of me that's dope as fuck, and there's a good chance. Now, the exceptions might be RTS games like real-time strategies. Those get a little tough for me. Those get a little tough for my brain cells. When Jake was talking about it, he also referenced Death Stranding. He was like, I think he might have compared it a little bit to, or maybe it wasn't Jake. Somebody along the line compared it to like a Death Stranding-ish sort of thing. I think more so in like the sim management kind of aspect of it, which had me. That's the one reason why I haven't started it already. Is like I'm more Death Stranding brained. Or at least at the time I was, and now that I've beaten Death Stranding and I've been kind of done with it for a week, now I feel like I have a fresher mind with it, and I don't have any game aside from Rematch demanding my attention. Now, granted, Big Bad Beluga in chat did say that he expects this to become a Rematch stream, and this is what I'll say. I'll give this game an hour. All right. I ate dinner right before this, so it's not like I'm gonna get hungry. I'm not feeling weak. I'm at the peak of my energy right now. So I'm gonna give this game an hour to capture me, and if it doesn't, then we'll switch to a rematch, and we'll say that we gave it a good go. Like, chat, can we shake on that? Can we shake on? I'll give this game an hour, and if it doesn't capture me, we'll say, hey, valiant effort. I tried. I'm coming into this with open arms, open intentions. I'm kind of excited because I like what this game is doing presentationally. That's a word I made up, presentationally. I like the font of the altars. I like the music. I like the vibe. I like clones. All right? With arms wide open. Before we move on, I saw somebody mention hentai in chat. I need to catch up on what it... First of all, Jedi79, it says, from my understanding, the Altars is a game about 12 clones of Gianna Michaels. Is that correct? If there were 12 clones of Gianna Michaels, I think society would collapse. upon itself because the side can barely handle 1 Gianna Michaels, let alone 12. Yeah, Shadow Trickster says, I wonder if there are any hentai RTS games. Not hentai, but let me tell you about this game called 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. It's not even RTS because it's not real time. It's like turn-based strategy, but I think that might be the closest you're gonna get. Cheesy Controller, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, y'all, as we get started. All right, let's hop into it. Let's see if my controller's connected. It is. Oh, and already they're giving me the stuff. The Alters is a mixture of various gameplay genres. Feel free to adapt the difficulty level of each element to your own preference. Love that. Standard, face, and moderate survival and economic challenge. Recommended for players with less experience in management sims or management games. So I'm gonna say standard because that's me. I mean, you know me. Listen, Chad, I got a lot of names. Chad, I got a lot of names. Oh, is 13 Sentinels RTS? Because if so, then I do fuck with an RTS game. Because I fucked with 13 Sentinels heavy. Even the combat and like game, like actual, like that, the RTS side of it, I really, really liked. I got a lot of names, chat. All right, they call me Perry Poppy, they call me Puzzle Poppy, Leftover Poppy, all this stuff. Chat, another one I'll throw at you. Normal difficulty Poppy. All right, J67, thank you so much for the sub. On the streets, chat, on the boulevards, on the avenues, they do be calling me normal difficulty Poppy. All right, I don't want that shit too easy. I don't want that shit too hard. All right, I'm like fucking Goldilocks. I want that shit just right. I want that shit just right. I don't want it too easy. All right, I want some challenge. I want some challenge. All right, I don't want that shit too easy. But also, I don't want to suffer. Unless your name is Miyazaki and you're giving me a Dark Soul, I don't want to suffer. Oh, whoa. CD Splitson, you watch it. All right, we're getting close to territory that I don't want to enter. All right, oh boy, I guess I am choosing moderate, which is basically fucking centrist. It's like, give me a difficulty level that I'm gonna beat the game, but also it's like I didn't just cruise through. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. Oh, this is like multiverse type stuff. While the sun burns behind the islands. While the sun burns behind the islands.
How did I end up here?
No, Jan from Giant Bomb.
My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown. The destination, out of sight.
God, I do wish I could be playing some rematch right now, though. We're giving this an hour. At least an hour.
Just a random sequence of events that I had to follow. Or was there ever another way?
Thank you so much, Shrewd Sandstorm.
Heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
How do we feel about people who skip cutscenes? Not great. I say that though, and I look at my phone during cutscenes, so am I really any better? Ooh, this is visually like really fucking dope. Holy shit. This is fucking...
That was a tough landing.
Pretty.
Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing.
This is fucking pretty,
Need to
dude.
figure out what happened.
Another beach, LOL says. Man, I'm tired of beaches. I do like a good art style. This has like a good style to it. Like, look how good everything looks, dude. Look at that water. Look at these rock formations. Fucking unique technique in chat.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those. Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky.
Yawn.
I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray. Maybe the radio's broken.
Listen, if I get into this game, this will be the year of management. Like, the year that I get into management games. Because Dispatch has me. Dispatch for sure has me. And if this game can have me, which, again, I'm very open to the idea of.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
This is reminding me so far of the opening to Returnal. Chat, Casey, I've always wanted to try out. Is Satisfactory the one that came out last year, or like a year before that? Because I remember seeing the game that has like a lot of crazy shit going on, in terms of like assembly lines and all this shit overlapping over each other, and it looked really cool. Is that Satisfactory?
Base.
Damn.
There it is.
Damn.
Dolsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. We'll try and get down there. Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
And Caleb Beats in chat says, oh sorry, Kale X Beats in chat says, really happy you're playing this. I'm curious on your take. Hopefully I play enough to where maybe I can talk about it on Gamescast tomorrow. Because tomorrow's episode of Gamescast is supposed to be a What You've Been Playing episode. And there's like a long list of games that people are talking about, but none of the games are from me. Because I've just been playing
The capsules.
Death Stranding 2 and Rematch. And Death Stranding 2 we reviewed today, and then Rematch
What?
I think we're going to, at least I'm going to review on Thursday. So I don't really have anything to talk about. Unless y'all want to hear me talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses and Simpsons Road Rage, because I've been playing those on my Steam Deck casually in the last couple days.
Why?
Yeah, Mario Kart World, but like y'all have heard me talk about Mario Kart World. None of my opinion in the last week hasn't changed at all about Mario Kart World.
Radiation wave?
And really, I only played more on
Shit.
the
It's rising
Alana
fast.
stream that we did last Friday.
To the base.
Radiation. So is that why all those people died? Because he was seeing like a bunch of deceased notifications on his helmet there. I do like the filter that they got going on the screen right now.
Yes, the elevator. Quick.
How about Ruffy in the Riverside? It's a bit Banjo-Kazooie-y. I mean, the game looks cool.
Oh, that was close.
That game looks cool. I think Roger kind of put me off from it a little bit because Roger played the demo and he didn't love it.
Hello?
All right, here we go. You should contact Earth before you exit the base.
Anybody here? For a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Okay. Comms room. So that's in the top left. This looks like an elevator. There we go.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I can hear you, Captain.
I'm not the captain.
I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Yondolsky, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
How much time?
What? How much time? What's gonna happen? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. 4 days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Present instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, 3 meters before star approaching. It's bad. You must escape. The proximity star in days.
But you mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Dude, that's terrifying.
Perfect. I need to find those captain's logs.
I assume it's in the captain's cabin. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will be automatically tracked on your HUD. Triple star systems. We'll come back around to reading that. Cool, we got no tutorial stuff. Alright, follow the instructions to prepare for the journey. Follow the evacuation instructions in the manual, and follow the instructions to prepare for. I gotta get 60 medals outside. Locating organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an allied core polygonal scanner. This handy tool, alongside other necessary equipment such as mining outposts and pylons, can be crafted in the workshop module of the base. Shadow Trickster says it's almost like Outer Wilds. Dude, if this game can give me the same existential feeling that Outer Wilds gave me, we might be cooking. Okay. So I don't see a workshop in the base. There's storage, machinery, airlock, quantum computer, communication, command, captain's cabin. Workshop module of the base. Can I leave and just go grab 60 metals? What's wrong? I would imagine that if there's like a specific like workshop thing, it would be in here. Radiation barrier. Protects the base from radiation contamination. We'll come back to that. We don't need that right now. Let's not overwhelm ourselves. Alright. If I leave, can I go outside? The radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest in... Okay, until tomorrow. This is neat. So I wonder if I should just go to sleep until the morning. Pushing time forward. If I do this 5 more times, I'm fucking dead. Hey, we had 8 days. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Alright, can I leave now? You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. So we're looking with like red dusty mineral deposits. Yo, this might be a podcast game. This might be one of them podcast joints, chat. Little Cia, how's it going? This might be one of them put on a little potty pod. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called it a potty pod. That sounds weird. But put on a pod and then like listen to grown men argue about conspiracy theories. Oh my god. It's a really cool animation. What is this game? Is it kind of like Minecraft? It's from the developers of This War of Mine. So as far as I can tell you, it's like a lot of management and like... Oh, so it's more like Animal Crossing. You know what? Hell yeah. There's a lot of story going on, but when you're resource hunting, yeah, it could be. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Serious Listen says Fallout Shelter-ish. Fallout Shelter is like the the comparison I see thrown around a lot. This is definitely within a genre that I am far from an expert in. This is me trying to expand my horizons and try something new that looks really cool. You don't have any equipment necessary to climb up a wall. A climbing hook can be crafted in the workshop.
Find another way.
Man, is this gonna be the game that gets me into like crafting and shit? Yeah, chat, what would be, like, if you're to boil down the genre of this game in 1 or 2 words, what would it be? Would you just say management? Like management sim? Minecraft meets Animal Crossing, says Lil Sia. Okay, what do I need? What do I got? All right, let's go to tasks. All right, gather 60 metals. We did that. Build a workshop. Aha! So we build the workshop via the command center. Command center is right to the left. Oh, and I can add a workshop where... Oh! I fucks with it. All right. We're going to build a workshop. We're going to put it... Oh, what's the easiest place for me to put it? I mean, fuck it. Let's put it next to the command center. To create an item, first schedule work in the workshop queue. You can then work on the queued items at the workbench. So there's nothing queued if I go here. And I want to get the climbing hook. Do I have enough resources for it? It looks like what? Am I missing the water, or do I have enough water? No, I think I need more. Because I think that left thing... Oh, what's that left resource? That's metals. So it needs 60 metals and 120 organics. So I need to go... I assume I need to go back outside and get some... Oh, but I can make a scanner. Okay. So that's queued. If I did that right, it's queued. Yeah, okay. So it's in the queue. You can then work on the item, queued item. If I go here, what the fuck? That's such a sick animation. Find an organics deposit area. I have to find a good place for a mining outpost. Okay. I like Jane's drip, says Casey in chat. Can you build can you build a bowling alley? Sorry, I'm like trying to catch up on chat, because Big Bag Beluga, when I asked like what genre would you call this in 1 or 2 words, Big Bag Beluga says strategy management. Shadow Trickster says it's a story game, most of the gameplay is decision. Super Nintendo Dad says automation / time management. Okay. Lucia says, Blessing, are you ready for the most anticipated game of the year to drop this week? I mean, Rematch came out last week. Oh, you're talking about Tamagotchi Plaza. Of course. Of course. Is that a are you sponsored by Tamagotchi Plaza? Are you coming into my stream and talking about your sponsors? What am I doing for July 4th? Do I want to go to Anime Expo? No. I'm good. Or actually, where is Anime Expo? Is that in the Bay Area? Because then the answer is maybe. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I just got the scanner. If hit right. Ooh, right brings up my, ooh, it shows the completed test. You guys can't see it because I'm blocking it with my camera. Hold on, let me see if I can move my camera slightly lower. Boom. Okay. Find an organics deposit area. So we're going back out. When is the kind of funny Tamagotchi Plaza review? Mr. Rock says, I believe it's pronounced Tamagotchi. Yeah, if there's anybody that's playing it, CD Splitson's right, it's probably Roger. And I'll probably guarantee you also that he's not playing it. Maybe Leanne's is playing it. The first step is scanning a deep deposit is to find the deposit area. An organic, oh no. An organics deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. So we gotta run around until we find some blue smoke. Alright, let's run around. Chat, I'm trying to be very intentional about reading the tutorial. Oh, already there's some over there. I'm trying to be
That looks like our ship's
I'm trying to be pretty intentional about like taking this slow and like trying to understand the systems, since this isn't my type of experience usually. Oh, can I climb this shit? I need the fucking climbing hook. I just need more medals is what I need. If I can get more medals to get the climbing hook, then I can just get up there easily. Let's see where this takes me. Dude, I feel like I'm about to get abducted by some shit. What the fuck is that? Dude, this looks cool as hell. Here we go. I'm gonna need a lot more than that. Oh man. I already, here we go. We might be able to get that climbing hook. I forget the number. I think I need 200, so I'm not that far off. So chat, I originally requested this on PlayStation, and I have the PlayStation copy of it. But when I got to work this morning, I requested a PC copy instead, because I figured if I got into this game, it'd be the type of game that I'd want to play on Steam Deck, and I'm so happy I went with that decision to play this on PC instead. Because already I'm kind of seeing the hooks. No pun intended with the climbing hook thing. Because I think I've always been interested in games that are heavily resource mining and resource managing and like building things up. Because that's basically the same gameplay loop as RPGs. You know what I mean? Minus the, oh no, incoming radiation in 60 seconds. Like, minus like the combat and like, you know, story choices and all that shit, which like these, it's not like these games don't have to have, right? But like, I feel like it's a gameplay loop that does make sense in my brain. that I'm open to. I just haven't had any game like this speak to me, right? Like I'm not inherently going to pick up an Animal Crossing. Am I at the right thing? I am at the base. Am I behind it? There we go. Yeah, like my thing is I can see how I can see where the satisfaction of playing this game, this type of game comes from. But I've not had anything that particularly is like demanded my attention that way. I think the closest thing is probably No Man's Sky. And even that, I don't know. Like, I think I just got over it with No Man's Sky pretty quickly. This, though, aesthetically is doing so much for me. I fucking love, like, this setting, the style, and, like, how this game presents. Okay, let's go to the workshop. And, like, it being, like, a clone thing going on, it speaks to me. Oh, fuck. I need the... What am I doing? I was like, oh, let me get the climbing hook so I can get the organics. I need the fucking organics to make the climbing hook. I'm sure somebody in chat was probably yelling at me about that, and I missed it. All right, let's go back out there. During night, radiation leaving base would be deadly. Oh, so it's already nighttime? No way it's already fucking nighttime. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Protects the base from radiation contamination and needs radiation filters to operate. When auto load is turned on, it will automatically load the next filter when the last one's depleted. So should I just keep that on? I feel like I should just keep it on. I'm gonna just keep it on. That seems like a thing that should just be on, right? Okay. I guess we're going to sleep again until the radiation storm passes through. And then we're going to go out, we're going to find the organics we need, come back, make my climbing hook. No, Big Bad Beluga says, "Oh, wait, why are you saying uh-oh?" Little Cia says, "Blessing, did you see the streets are saying Nintendo Direct in July?" Wait, which streets? Which streets are you talking about? I don't know, the ones. Wait, Little Cia, I need sources. You can't just say these things. All right, let's go get these organics. We're looking for the blue smoke. It came from YouTuber beat 'em ups, and even he said he wasn't confident in his source. Oh, then I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, here's the thing, right? Next major Nintendo Direct scheduled for July 25, with huge announcements, insider claims. Define huge announcements. I don't believe a July 2025 Nintendo Direct with huge announcements.
Personal items, including my stuff.
Oh, multi-tool, a convenient set. What have you? And marked cards.
Yeah.
Like my expectation is for a third-party Direct for sure.
Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home.
I think a September Direct is more likely for like big things being announced.
Typical corporate bullshit. Is that a movie? Huh. Ally Corp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Y'all need to get on my level of delusion. Listen, I fuck with a good rumor or with like a good speculation station every now and then.
What the hell?
But I've been so like over the course of like years of doing KFGD, my brain has been so trained to just want sources for everything.
I feel strange.
Rapid.
I have to get closer. Make sure.
What is? Oh my god! They have so many paragraphs. I fuck with this. Okay. First discovered accidentally by an Ally Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth. Rapidium. Rapidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth. Called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element or the savior element, it emits a unique type of radiation, which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Wait, I need to read that last sentence again. It can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Why are we exploring the most distant corners of space to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of rapidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops, even in the most challenging climate conditions, while reducing the time and resources needed to grow them practically to zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of rapidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to global catastrophe of hunger. Ever since making this groundbreaking discovery, Ally Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and makes continuous efforts to invest both in accelerated growth and space mining technologies, always proudly at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. Cool. Jesus. This is a visual.
I need to collect a sample.
When I'm mining things like this, is this pushing time forward? Oh shit, the storage capacity of the base is full and work cannot be finished. You can expand it by constructing an additional storage module. Shit.
So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. It knew where it was sending us. Except... only I survived.
1 minute is 1 hour in the game? Ooh, organics. Here we go.
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Use the scanner to allow. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just doing things. Holy shit. Whoa. Ponds can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line connecting the mining outpost with the base. No! Sure. I hope I'm doing this right. I really hope. Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Yep, I'm doing this right. Cool. Oh my god. You've connected a mining outpost to the base. From now on, you can use fast travel to move quickly between the base and the mining outpost. Nice. Okay, but how do I see how much organics, how many organics have been mined? I just want to mine organics. This is cool. Oh wait, I can fast travel. Wait, how do I fast travel though? I wonder, do I have to be in the post or in the outpost? You can fast travel from the ship. Oh, bottom of the screen shows you organic. Oh, it's the right thing. What's funny is I keep looking at all the other icons except the icon on the bottom right. Oh, that's cool. I guess I don't need to recharge. Oh, it says full right there. Okay. Let's travel to the thing. And I can travel back. Dope. It's pretty cool. So does this speed up time? Oh, radiation's coming. Damn, I almost have 200 organics. Okay. Yes, that does speed up time. Okay, good to know. Oh, it's on the bottom left. I see. Okay, so it's a timed... So, yeah, real time matters. I didn't even notice that. I was, like, looking... It's funny, earlier on, I was in the menus looking for, like, a timer or a clock or something. It was, like, on the bottom left the entire time. And it tells me the day, too, which is nice. While I'm here, do I have enough if I wanted to build another room? First of all, where did I even do that from? Did I do that from here? Yeah, base building. And I can expand. Wait, how much to expand? Oh, I need to research for that. If I want to build, though, can I build another small storage using just the metals? I can. Each module built makes your base heavier, which means you're going to need more organics to move. Like, move my base? Oh, because the whole point of this is to get me off of here. The whole point is to get me off this planet. Okay. A day is 20 minutes. chat, not to be unnecessarily wholesome, but I'm glad I have you guys here, all right? You guys are helping me out. This is good. Because if I was playing this by myself, I'll just keep doubting myself of like, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? But you guys are reassuring me. You're keeping me safe here. Okay, I might as well just go to sleep now. I don't think... let me check my objectives real quick. Follow the instructions, prepare for the journey, check. Report your findings. Oh, on Rapidium. And build a kitchen. I need to build a kitchen. Oh, the icon. Are you talking about like the little phone thing? Do I need to check my phone? Let's go to the captain's cabin and see what messages we got. Is that it? You found a movie among some other things from a cargo drop. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. Oh, that's cool. Man, this is not good for my undiagnosed ADHD, chat. Let me tell you, because I was just thinking about a thing, and I was like, I gotta do this thing, but then I also want to do this thing, and then I also want to do this thing. Let's take it one thing at a time. All right, let's do what I know how to do, which is build a kitchen. Let's build a kitchen real quick. I have no space to put this thing. Zero space. But I can, like, reorganize, right? We're gonna move modules. How the fuck do I even... Oh, because I see there's an elevator that goes down here. Okay, let's be smart about this. Can I just build another elevator? Hold on. Elevator, boom. We're gonna put it right here, boom. That way, when I build the kitchen, boom, I can put it right there. Boom! Easy. You consume one meal each day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. Execute it. Cook that shit. You're exhausted. Listen, you just gotta eat, you know? Prepare 6 mush meals? Brother, I'm gonna faint. I'm exhausted. How am I supposed to prepare 6 of these things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Can I do it all in one go? No, I had to like do each of them. Is my character gonna be good, chat? You can also do in the okay, I'm going to bed. Fuck this shit. Yeah, I know, I'm about to faint. Oh god, I fucked up. Now it's almost 3 a.m. Damn, I did my character a disservice. I just wanted to cook the mush. I'm meal prepping. Alright, no, we're awake. Let's finish the mush. Damn, I'm sorry, little guy. I could have overworked him. Okay, we did that. Now, I want to report my findings. How do I do that? I would think that it's in my captain's cabin. But I don't think that it is. So let's try in the command center. base navigation, and this is base building. I don't think it would be base navigation. Oh, communication room. Duh. Here we go.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be Rapidium.
Rapidium.
You hear me? I think I found Rapidium.
You sure about it?
I'm sure.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
You're like,
Test
lick it.
Rapidium?
Put your
How
tongue
would
on
I
it.
do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Oh, is this how you're gonna get the clones?
Who are you?
This is for sure how they're gonna birth the clones. Build the womb module.
Sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rubidium speeds up organic growth.
Do I have enough resources for the climbing hook? Yeah, I do. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do that. Okay, no, I'm good. Alright, what time is it? It is almost 2 p.m. in the game, so we gotta go. Oh, and I can fast travel from inside. Hell yeah. They're gonna announce Final Fantasy 14 for Switch 2. Honestly, it's not a bad guess. That would make sense. Hear me out. They announced Final Fantasy 16 for Switch 2. Okay, let's not go crazy. Build the womb module. I assume I'm building it here. Unless maybe it's a ship thing. The corporation wants me to test the samples. I have a feeling there won't be much of help until I... Oh, it might be in the ship because I'm collecting the Rapidium samples. So I must be building this in the ship, so I probably don't have to be here. I assume. We might be doing a lot of running back and forth, but... It was... well, actually, no. Module. So I'm building a room. So yeah, never mind. I totally wasted time coming out here. I don't know why I was thinking module as if it was like a tool that I'm building. Let's fast travel back. And then let's go to the command center. Build the womb. We're gonna put it at the bottom because the womb has sort of a like kind of like a... Oh wait, no. We're gonna build an elevator also. The womb gives like forbidden underground sort of vibe.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it? Here goes. DNA sample. Pydium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh. Oh,
It's cool.
of course. What else? Oh. Yo, you need a name.
So you took a resource from an alien planet, put it in a machine called the womb, and it gave you a sheep.
Hello, Molly. Oh, you don't bite, do you?
Would I make altars of myself to help you make it home? 1000%. I would make altars of myself for free. Just out of boredom, I would make altars of myself. Oh, the voice in the comms sent you the DNA data. You use Rapidium to grow it fast. Oh, that's cool. So wait, is he essentially gonna like? Is he gonna nut in a cup and then put Rapidium on it to then like create clones of himself? I guess no. I guess I'll create like. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm going to the communication room. Chat, why are you laughing? I said forget. I said forget I said anything, chat. All right, it shouldn't take me more than 3 rings for you to fucking answer the phone.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta click it. My bad.
Built the womb and tested the Rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found your business. Yes.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I did. It's fantastic, isn't it? I just have to get out of this alive to claim my medal.
You're in imminent danger of short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Yes.
All right, so now I just got to start the engines of the command center.
Whoa. What
Turn the
just
lever in the machinery.
happened? Come on. Do this to me now. That's sorted. Let's give it another go. What? Not again. You have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
I feel him, man. I'd be frustrated too.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. And your check data consistency and QC modules.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
Evacuation functional. Depending on the circumstances. To the safe.
Wait, hold on. Check your data consistency in the quantum computer. Is it? Where is the quantum computer? Oh, it's right there. It's a big old room. How do I get in though? Oh. This is cool. I'm liking this so far.
What is this? Mine records.
Little Sia, it's not like Steam Deck verified, but it's like, I don't know if you know that like yellow icon that they give games that are playable, but like have like small things that don't work. It has one of those because I checked. It's like, I think the only thing that they have listed is that like some text might be small, which is usually never really an issue unless like unless you have like, I don't know, like vision impairment.
My life.
So this feels important. Select life event. Wait, hold on. If I is it gonna show me like my 3-year-old self if I hit this? 15 years old, turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that flight about? Or what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear, no, better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. What the fuck? If I go all the way back, is it a... When am I a baby? Distant memories. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in. Rows of similar apartment blocks. The local grocery store mom worked in. Man, I got the hiccups now. The playground where you spent more time than home. Wow, so it like went far back enough to where your memories don't keep up. Chat, I got a sneeze that really wants to come out, and I cannot get it out. Hold on. Now it's just not happening. All right, let's go right here. 31, holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. That it was the only sensible choice to make. I don't know why I ad-libbed to make. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. This is cool. 30 years old, the crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? If I go run right, where's that going to take me? Oh, also 30. Man, a lot happened when this guy was 30. A busy night. Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5, but it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. Damn, that's real. That's real. There's a lot here. Let's go. This one looks freaky. Let's do this one. 23 years old. Carry on for her. You failed her. Well, what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside? Be like dad? Jesus Christ. The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. Jesus Christ. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot. But wouldn't that be giving up again? No, Mom. Oh wait, no. Mom would want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You had to carry on for her. I guess I could just do this by chronological. Because now, yeah, now this is going to get weird jumping back and forth. So let's go from the beginning. All right, just memories. You already read that. A family like many others. A family like many others down here. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away, to get out of that place, and never come back. You read that one. The need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Jesus. Listen, I get it, all right? Like, fuck therapy when you got a video game to make. Lordy Lord. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. 19 years old, at the crossroads. You open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No. Not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave mom alone with him. 19 years old, going away. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. And you can still visit her. A little less often, maybe, but you can. You will visit her. What the fuck is this? Your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good. Like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see mom for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early? Damn, dude. And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. Brother, go home to your mother. You gotta go home to your mother, Jan. 22 years old, working abroad. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You can earn enough support to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting, and you can send some money to mom. She needs it for her treatment. Oh my Jesus, Lord. Why am I getting emotional all of a sudden? Too late to say goodbye. You missed it. Jesus. The moment she collapsed, the ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back at home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. 23 years old, carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside? Be like dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. I think I already read this one. What if you ran from it all, ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot? Yeah, I think I already read this one. He meets a lover. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would, and she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. Hey, graduated. A 12 with honors in that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you going to be broke ass for Lena? Ugh. You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. This man had a life, dude. Blood arms. This guy never had a good day in his life. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. The purgatory of 9 to 5. Buddy, we got to get you a good day. We got to get you a vacation. Because Jesus Lord. On the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work. No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him, not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. The dream house. Your face beams you as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get to this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see your parents' face when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. CJ's listening. Jeez, this is kind of real though. It's really real. It's like the thing is, you know, it's a sad story of this dude's life, but like genuinely, it's not even that sad. Like his mom dying is very sad. Don't get me wrong, but like overall, it just sounds like he's had a life. You know what I mean? Like this right here is like a large amount of people. We haven't even gotten to COVID hitting yet. Ain't no way there's a COVID twist in this story. Yeah, I think Little C, I think hits the nail on the head. I think what makes it sad is that it's relatable to so many people IRL. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like, I think it's like the being hit with like the cold hard, like the cold hard like cup of reality, where I'm like, yeah, dude, a lot of people do shit, like have to like, you know, make choices that are tough between family or a job that's far away, and then like that relationship fractures, or you have a partner and like you want to impress their parents, but you can't because you don't make as much money, and like you hit the part where it's like, oh man, okay, finally we can give you what you want, but then there's something else that gets thrown in, like, you know, somebody dies or somebody gets diagnosed with like something terrifying, or like that shit. Like that happens to everybody to some extent, varying degrees, but it happens to like everybody has terrible shit happen. And I think getting the highlights in this way is kind of tragic. I think that's what makes it read as tragic as I'm reading in my heart, and I'm like, damn, dude, I'm kind of feeling this. But like, I think, yeah, the thing that's really drilling it home is the fact that this shit's real, man. This shit's real. 30 years old, the crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. Oh, we're in 2008. We're either, here's the thing. This part of the story is either 2008 or 2025. And I don't know which. But you, laid off, how will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? Damn. Yeah, we read this one before. This is him driving taxis. People leave bigger tips on Christmas. Back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer, move abroad, sell the house, but for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank with the soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all, your efforts to make ends meet, excuse me, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn, you just wish she didn't want it so bad. And I think we already read this one. Falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault? Those bills are piling up, as if you weren't working hard enough. And why doesn't she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour long day of work. Man, I get the wanting to have a drink like in the evening to unwind, because sometimes it's kind of necessary, but also like, you know, I feel so good that I've stopped doing that for the most part. Sometimes like Michael Heim will have like a bottle of whiskey on the kitchen counter, and I'll be like, let me just get a sip real quick. Let me just sneak a sip. But like, you really shouldn't. You shouldn't make a habit of it, because it really isn't good for you. It really just tanks everything. It's like a domino effect where like I feel so much better and so much healthier not drinking at nighttime for like weekday evenings, right, on a regular day, and like being able to wake up at 6:30 to go to the gym and be fresh and all that stuff. Like, you know, Like, it makes me look back at Pandemic where I was drinking Trulies. I was drinking Trulies nightly, and I was not having a good time. I was really not having a good time during Pandemic. Drowning sorrows. You look down at another bottle and the wedding ring she gave back to you. Fuck. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally, she's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? A way out. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining mission in search of that mysterious substance, Rapidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience, and you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted. Far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. And that's it. That's the whole thing. Man. Here's what I'll say. You see Dolly in a project name, you gotta run. Interesting. Here's the thing. Bravo to the writing in this whole sequence. It takes a lot. Chat. It takes a lot to get me to read that much dialogue. It takes a lot to get me to read that much in a video game. To like sit down and like for an extended thing of like, all right, I'm gonna read this whole thing. That was excellently written. And I'm fascinated by how additive all that is gonna be to like the overall experience of the game, because I was more so focused on like the cloning and the mining and shit. Dolly was the name of the sheep. That was the first animal clone. Yeah. Well, yeah, very thoughtfully written, and like automatically has granted a level of like stakes and a level of grounding to this character you're playing as, to Jan, who's kind of a piece of shit, by the way, but also like, I get it, brother. Like, he's gone through shit at the same time. We all have. Chat, we're all in this together. We're all in this together, all right? Do something nice for somebody tomorrow. Or this evening. There's still a lot of time left in the day. Do something nice for somebody. Please. Because we all got shit we're going through, man. You don't know what other people are going through. I don't know why this game just hit me like that. How do I get out of here? Oh, it's cool. When you zoom in, it'll like tell you the actual details of the shit.
How did they get it, and what for? Hey, I checked the quantum computer. What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
Oh no.
Branching? What exactly will be...
I don't know if this guy needs clones. I don't think Jan needs clones. We don't need a bunch of depressed ass dudes just hanging out with each other. Like, let Jan be.
What? What? Is that your whole answer? Unedited. Cloning a sheep. Branching myself? Altering my life by messing with my own memories? I mean, whatever it is you want me to do, no. No way in hell. Give me my other options.
You're in imminent danger of short time remaining to sunrise.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
This is cool. I like this.
What?
This is analyzing life path.
What is it doing?
Searching for the branching point. Possible branching detected.
I remember that alternate life.
Calculating alternate life path.
So this is what the branching is about?
Oh, so is it like... Oh, that's cool. So it's doing a butterfly effect thing where like it finds a moment in my life and then branches off by making a separate decision. I guess I have to do that one. It'd be cool if I got to choose, but like... Ooh, this gives me the vibe like I'll get to choose. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness. You told yourself you'd take care of mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time, ... You should just lock the door on him. But what would mom say? And that's in contrast to going away, which is you promise yourself you'd get out of there, you'd have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. Okay. So we're gonna alterate there. God, look at that face. That expression is like, that's cool. Hey, that's cool. This game has aura. This game has aura. Hey. The music. This is a great way to do a title sequence. This is like the kind of game where I'm like, yo, adapt this shit. Is this what Mickey 17 is? I've seen people talk about Mickey 17. Do I just gotta watch that? Oh, that's so cool. Wait, no way. Did they really write out? No fucking way. They wrote all this shit out for like his alternate life path. What? Chat, should I read it all? Should I read it all? Legitimately, I want to read all this shit to see like how his life differs. So he stayed behind. All right. Standing up to him. There, you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of mom, her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. 21 years old. Ups and downs. You laugh as mom tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, white people love pierogi, man. So do I. I fuck with pierogi. Man, don't you love them? And her relaxed, smiling face, and when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is gonna cost you plenty. It is a Polish studio. You're fucking right. I forgot it was a Polish studio. Because I do fuck with pierogi, but I didn't even know what pierogi was until I moved to Seattle. I moved to Seattle and then I hung out with a girl that was like, oh, we're gonna go to my favorite spot that makes pierogies. And I was like, what the fuck is a pierogi, bro? It was really good. It was really, really good. 22 years old. Not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Try to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive. Again, no way you'll owe him anything. You'll make it on your own. You always do. Wait, did she take you to the pierogi spot in Fremont? No, she took me to the pierogi spot on... Oh, it was in East Lake. It was like right before you go on like the bridge that takes you to U District. I don't remember what it was called though. But it was definitely in the East Lake area. 23 years old. Final goodbye. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate the helplessness. Damn, get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things. Make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for mom, but the best you could do for yourself. Ooh, so I wonder if his like oh yeah, it says in the top right corner, life path technician. Familiar feeling. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and he can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor, and he's the first person you opened up to about mom's passing. Why couldn't dad just be like that? You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much, disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? Fake batteries, counterfeit parts, is that what this was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking about what you could do, thinking that you could open up to him, while all this time he's been lying to your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you, now that he's in jail. His words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No, assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. Staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of mom. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money. Working in an international factory on a contract employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. Watching the bartender pour you another one from the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversation at the tables. It's not a good... Wait, hold on. It's not good to have problems. Or no, it's good not to have problems. Drifting through. Your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay, calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? The damn crisis just had to hit. Again, is this 2008 or is this 2025? The damn crisis had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you can keep your magic trick. No. You'd be lucky if you could keep your job at all. And this damn advert just keeps getting on your nerves. Rapidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? Man, every branch that this guy has in all timelines, like, he's just depressed. Brother, smile. You know what I mean? How, like, in one timeline, I totally understand. But in multiple timelines, you're depressed in all of them? You can't make up your mind, but safely, bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that shit? It's him, Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course, he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out here, quick, and don't ever come back. You're not like him. You've got your shit together. Shadow Trickster. Hey, it's not the same. It's not the same. Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds. Especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. That's fucking cool.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Wake up your alternate in the womb. I was just in the womb. Hold on.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this?
Anxiety
Where
and
am I?
security.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on some meds. What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic?
This is anxiety and less joy.
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you? Okay. My name is Yandolski.
It says joy and less gloom.
Sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too? So you think you're Yandolski as well? What kind of bullshit is this? What's your role on the mission? I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me. In a way, it is. But you're wrong about one thing.
It's
I'm not an
rebellion and less
imitator.
joy.
So, what's the experiment? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it, because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to Well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind? Sort of, yeah. And, you said
There's
we were
less loom,
stranded.
less insecurity.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which you're a different version of me, and this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
I don't even know the answer to this question. I'll say I wouldn't wake you.
I won't lie to you. Woke you up because I needed you. Wasn't easy for me either. At least you're upfront with me.
Less rebellion, less
You
frustration.
bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at
Rebellion.
you. Just this passiveness.
Also, the meds are a good touch.
What am I? Look, this is
Frustration.
a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us.
Frustration and rebellion.
Fine. Show me the way.
Chat, last night I watched an episode of the new season of Black Mirror
What a screw up.
that kind of has similar vibes to this. This is the one with Issa Rae,
Figured it out.
where she like is
Okay.
shooting a movie in like an
Any
AI
other case? I
generated
say,
like
don't
remake
touch
of an old
anything
movie.
here ever again. But unfortunately,
Really good
this
episode.
is a two-man job.
One of my favorite episodes of Black Mirror
On my
in recent
side,
memory.
Pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes!
But like right now, I really fuck with the subject matter. I think like anything regarding
Let's get one thing straight.
clones or like
What you created me for.
reconstructing memories and stuff like that. Like I'm kind of in on it. Shadow Trickster says, "How does this compare to 1,000 Times Resist?" I mean, very different kind of game. But like, I mean, this has a lot more budget, as you can tell. But like, I love 1,000 Times Resist. I recommend 1,000 Times Resist to anybody who hasn't checked it out. But like, I think this is going for a way different thing, even though there's similarities as far as the clone stuff and like the cool sci-fi shit. All right, start the engines. Oh, I need more organics? All right, guess I'll go to sleep.
The evacuation.
I need 200 organics to make this work. Oh man, this might take the whole day. All right, we're there. Ooh, man, that really did take the whole day. Yeah, but we got it, though. Do you want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? Oh, yeah, so I guess that would make sense, because I'm not going to be back at this planet, right? All right, we finished the prologue, y'all. Man, that was just the prologue. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Oh, that's cool. I love cool sci-fi shit, man. That's a cool design on this structure. Open the altars tab. The altars tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your altars. The event log on the left provides insights into recent events. So, technician. I wish I could name them. Actually, you know what? Probably a better thing that I can't name them, because I would definitely lose track of who's who. No injuries, no radiation, no hunger. He's pissed at me because I'm really irritating. He's feeling frustration and rebellion, a little bit of burden and gloom, and some anxiety and security. Yeah, he looks a bit annoyed. Okay. And I can talk to him. He's in the kitchen.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me. I get it. You're angry. I would be too.
We're gonna try and calm him down a
But
little
I
bit.
could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
See, okay, here's the thing. The dialogue choice I just chose was the more, like, you know, gentle, trying to appeal to him one, right? Of like, hey, you know, we can get out of here if we do that. And he didn't respond well to that. I almost, because his attitude is assertive, I almost want to be assertive back. Of like, you don't get to talk to me like that. I'm going to say it, because also, you don't get to talk to me like that.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm in command of this base now. You'll do as I say, or what? You'll send me back to that giant fish tank? Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
All right, that didn't work. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communication room, you'll need a repair kit. You can craft one in the workshop. That's not it. Repair the communication room. Do I just go there physically? Aha.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna say far from okay.
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dolsky. We needed to act.
Say, give me somebody higher up.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dolsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss.
The Karen
and we're
branch.
good. Nothing to worry about.
That was good, chat. That was good, unique technique. That's so fucking funny. I'm gonna say, what are the mind
What
records?
about the mind records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and basically everyone. It's confidential, of course, and it kind of saved your life.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
How do you know you're not talking to him? That's a good dialogue choice.
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think.
I don't know what it is
What can I
about
share with him? My playlist?
mining in space.
True.
Like being
Suppose it's not about what you
employed by a corporation that is like doing like space mining for resources and materials. It just works on me on a video game level. Because I'm a big Red Faction person, and since then, I swear to God, there have been like multiple iterations of games that have like being like a corporate worker mining materials for a corporation that wants to do like nefarious things with the materials. Have I watched The Expanse? No. Is that like an Expanse thing?
A big chunk of life, I guess. Until we branched apart. I wonder what he thinks about why his life went in a different direction.
Yeah. Mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
You can learn more about the altars. Okay, and I already did that, right? Because it's just gonna take me to the branch. Yeah, okay, so I literally already read that full thing. Literally, he doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, I guess I gotta click in again. Maybe I gotta activate it. I love how they just assume. They're like, nobody's gonna read the full thing on first blush. It's like, brother, I will. There we go.
I've been thinking about what you said.
I'm gonna say we have more in common than you think.
We have more in common than you think. Yeah. Like what?
Like, fuck our dad. Parents.
Same DNA, raised by the same parents. That's quite a fair bit, don't you think? Not enough, apparently.
You stood up to dad.
Maybe standing up to Dad changed you. Something I never did. Oh, really? And what did you
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
I'm gonna say I was a coward.
Or
I think
maybe
framing this as I'm looking up to him is gonna help
college was
this.
a good excuse to just get away from it all. Oh, so
See?
that's where
See?
our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. Now build around this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. I'm sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those.
Pierogi, man. It brings us together. I want some pierogi. Hold on. I might DoorDash some pierogi.
Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
This is kind of sweet, actually. Beer and synthetic starch.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious.
Let's see,
I can pull it
pierogi.
off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me.
Ah, there's nothing in
You
my
die,
area
I die.
on DoorDash.
Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
Oh, and actually, I can eat something that's not mush. All right, how long have I been going with this game? Man, chat. You know how at the beginning of the stream, I said that I'd give this game an hour, and if I'm not feeling it after an hour, I'd hang it up and play some rematch. When I tell you, I want to keep playing this game But like I gotta end this stream because I just have things I want to do tonight. I just got like some chores I want to take care of tonight. But like I would want to keep playing this game. I'm actually having a really, really good time. I think like so far narratively I'm all the way in. I like the characters, I like the story premise, I like where this is going, I like the dynamic between Jan and the technician. And then gameplay wise, like I want to play more. Like I'm the management stuff so far has been very straightforward and easy to understand, and I could see how this could evolve and like be fun and stuff. And so I fuck with this, dude. I like this. But yeah, sadly I am gonna wind it down here so I can do some other things. Also, I want to play rematch. I do want to play rematch. I do want to play rematch. But chat, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna end the recording there.